So let me start the VOD and then we can get going with this stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, meine Damen und Herren, señores y señoras, mesdames et messieurs, here we are back once again. This is semi-final number 1 and we are able to see game number 3 of Happy Warcraft 3. Not sure if legend is the correct term, but he was actually one of the best Warcraft 3 players here in Europe. And he is playing against Nerchio, so ZVT it is. And Happy is, by the way, I was checking his profile right now, so if you're watching this via VOD or something like that, he is currently in the Masters League, in the same Masters League as Bly, as Mertz, and he's 38 to 3, so winning 38 games, only losing 3 games. This is just an impeccable ladder record, especially considering since that the season 2 is still having the same MMR, so he didn't just ruffle stomped his way to the noobs there up there. He actually pwned everybody left and right. He played a really good game in a TVP series where he just simply was abusing the fact that his opponent Cyrus from Virus Gaming was not able to get up a robo facility, lost his gamble, assuming that there will be no cloaked banshees. But as soon as I saw the cloaked banshees being controlled by Heavy, he was showing us some nice action, and he was able to win the first game, but Nerchio was able to win the second game. So now we have a third game coming up. Happy decided to play here on Zelnaga Caverns, and whoever wins this series, this game will advance to the finals, and in the finals he will face none other than Tarsen. Of course, Tarsen is one of the best Terran players Europe has to offer at the moment. So Nerchio trying to get in here with this drone, 5 HP left, and the drone 1 HP left, is able to get in this base, but he needs to regenerate some more HP because he wanted to go for some gas stealing here, but now the drone will go down because smart move by Happy having this refinery, even though I thought he would go for that refinery right away, but Nerchio's drone was most likely afraid a little bit. So now Happy, he is afraid of some sort of Baneling attack, but Nerchio is not going for the Banelings, but instead he's going for the Roaches. Is he going for some sort of 7 Roach Rush? This is a possibility. So now we see the lava here is being popped off this roof of the hatchery. By the way, we can take a look at it right now. Here we go. It's raining lava. Hallelujah, it's raining. No. So we have 6 roaches in production, so is 7 roach rush, or 6 roach rush in this case. It will be, and Happy, I mean, he is, what sort of units does he have? I mean, some Zerglings running around, he's got out 1 Marine, that's about it, but the 6 Roaches are already out for Nerchio, and 1 Marine, there's a 2nd Marine in production, but reacted Hellions. But what can you do against a 1-basing Zerg who's just going for the mass Roach attack? And Nerchio wants to apply some pressure, and he wants to apply some pressure pretty soon. And as soon as those 2 Hellions will meet the remaining Roaches, Happy will know what is up. There are the Roaches, and will they be able to attack the Hellions? No, they will not. The only thing Nerchio is aware of right now is that he needs to build any more Roaches, and some more Roaches, and he does not want to move out with those Roaches. Here we have another Roach being finished, and of course this other Roach should attack the injured Hellion right away. This is what he's doing. Meanwhile, at the same time, he is attacking here at the ramp. It looks like this SCV got taken out, the second SCV got taken out, but there's only 2 Marines, and 2 Marines against 6 Roaches, still not doing enough damage, and every time Happy wants to repair the supply depot, Nerchio is just able to take out more and more of those SCVs, repairing the stuff, and this is becoming very good for Nerchio. And now with Nerchio having the Overlord providing the vision, he is able to attack the factory. This bunker gets salvaged by Happy, and now with them having the vision to the high ground, he can do more damage and maybe even force the lift off. But if this factory is being lifted off, Nerchio just can do more damage. Now this reactor most likely will go down. Meanwhile, at the same time, he's just going for more drones. But what is a nice follow-up play to go for a reactor Hellions. It is the double starport play, and double starport play it currently will be. We see Banshee number 1, Banshee number 2 being started at the same time, so in 30 seconds those two Banshees will be out. In another 15-20 seconds they will be over here, maybe 25 seconds. They will be over here at the natural and at the main base, and the evolution chamber is being built here, so maybe he knows what's up. He's producing more queens, which is just one more queen, not even a fourth queen. So not sure where this is going. He actually pulled back his roaches. Maybe he's afraid of some sort of drop attack, because he could have done more damage. I mean, he did already a lot of damage in terms of units lost. We see Happy is behind, and especially the workers killed. Nerchio was able to kill 9 SCVs compared to the 2 drones he lost to this one Hellion, which was still roaming around in the space. But here come the Banshees, here come the double Banshees, but there is the Spore Crawler already waiting, there is the Queen already waiting, and now he's got 3 Queens, and with the 3 Queens he will have enough damage, because the Queen's got one more range than the Banshees, and Happy needs to retreat. There we see the lava is injected. Does he have enough energy on those 3 Queens for another transfusion? Yes, he does. So he even can transfuse his Queens. So plan B for Happy not really working out as well as he thought it would be. So Nerchio was on top of his game here, being prepared for this possible counter-attack. Meanwhile, double creep tumor spreading going on by Nerchio. His follow-up play will be the Baneling's Nest as well. He's having the +1 halfway done, droning up even more. For 1 second he just had 10 drones in production. It looks like, yeah, the Overlords spotted the new Banshees here. Banshees taking additional damage, 5 HP on this Banshee, but because of the creep spread not being here, the Banshee, this one single Banshee survived with 5 HP left. So those 2 Banshees actually not accomplishing a lot. Meanwhile, Nerchio is just getting more of everything. Still, of course, continuing with a nice timing here with the lava inject. And if you're not such a good player, maybe you should like bronze or silver level. Even though I'm diamond, I like a mid-high diamond right now with the Zerg, even though I only switched like 2 or 3 weeks ago. But one important thing I did at the beginning when I was playing Zerg, I was just constantly only focusing on lava inject. I was intentionally losing a couple of games just to have the timing for the lava inject right, because if you inject the lava at the best times already, especially in the early and mid stages of the game, you can macro quite a lot, and you will bank up so much money, and you will have so much income if you constantly inject the lava right away. So it looks like Nerchio wants to go for a small counter attack here. I mean, Happy was not only just having here, I'm going for 2-3 Banshees trying to do some damage. He was of course building more stuff in the meanwhile. In the meanwhile, more stuff means a lot of Marines. He's got the stim like 40 seconds away from being finished. He's got the 4 medivacs here, so, and the medivacs of course getting more energy. Every second a medivac is not healing, he's getting more energy. So looks like bit by bit prime it is. So Happy going for the all-inish, all-in. Do we see the Baneling's Nest finished? Yes. Do we see some Banelings in production? Yes, as well. We do see them here in the back. They are. So, bit by bit prime against Nerchio's Banelings. I don't think this will be successful, but he's got the 3 Banshees here in the mix as well. So, let's see where this is going. I'm really curious where this is going. Let's take a look at the supply. 98 for Nerchio, 82 for Happy. Now the spine quarters of course will get taken out pretty soon, but Nerchio just can go for the mass transfusion on the spine quarters. He's not doing this, but instead he's just having all the Banelings to take out everything else, and in the end it's just a couple of Banshees with Nerchio here with his 5 creatures taking out all those units with no problem as well. And after being behind 1 game, he was able to take game number 2. Now he will be able to take game number 3, and once again showing us in what good of a ZVT condition he is currently in, and he will be facing Tarzan in the best of 5 finals for tonight's Competo Cup. So congratulations to Nerchio, and really interesting to see Happy, the very well-known StarCraft Warcraft 3 player. StarCraft 3 is quite a while, maybe in like 15 years or something. It's really awesome to see more famous RTS players switching to StarCraft C. Maybe he's here on StarCraft 2 for like ages, but I was never able to cast the game. I mean, there's another Zerg player who's called Happy Zerg, but here we have him, for example. But this is actually the Warcraft 3 Happy. I was told. And yeah, prepare yourself for a ZVT finals, no mirror matchup coming up next. And there is already the invite, but I need a 2-minute break right now, so I'm asking for a break. Yep.